Family! Check it out, y'all. Hey, so we gotta talk. We gotta talk, family. Like, this is why I was glad last week that we didn't get no Yandy and no Mendeecees for this whole episode. And I'm gonna give y'all the blues. Hip Hop Season 10, Episode 6. This gonna be quick. Like, when I say this gonna be quick, I said this was gonna be quick, and I probably did a long review last week. But this one, quick. Because let me tell you something. I'm only gonna talk about things that really jumped out at my head. Low-key, I even think this was just a throwaway episode because they gave us really kind of like the main cast that we kind of already knew or kind of was familiar with, I feel like. So let's go. We start off with Kurt getting back from New York. Kurt getting back from New York. We see Rasheeda, and they go into basically a lunch that they finna set up for the sister, right? To which after that, I believe I'm not even like low key. Like I said, this is gonna be a quick one. They started to read the auntie again. I mean, the sister again. And from this side, now it's Kurt going at it. Like, oh, she gonna be asking for some money? Okay. Quick. So, boom, we get that. After we get that, like I said, I don't really talk about things that stood out to me. Yandy and Mendeecees. This whole review is for y'all, too. Y'all too. I don't care about shit else on this episode because low-key, I was kind of happy to not be bothered with y'all too because of y'all storyline in general. It's not flattering. It's fucked up. It's real life, and it's like us as the viewing publicly looking like, I don't know. That's how I'm looking at it. Every time I see a scene of them come up, I'll be just like, I don't know. So they doing photo shoot for the family, yada yada yada, such and such and such. So Mendeecees start up the conversation like, so what's up? I know what she's saying. What I gather from this whole thing, fuck it. I don't even care about this episode like that. Okay, I'm gonna get to that at the end. I'm gonna just get to the Mendeecees and them stuff. So Mendeecees was telling her like, okay, we gotta come up with a game plan for Infinity, yada yada yada. Basically, we gonna get her an apartment, like let her like move by herself and like do her thing. Okay. Oh, okay. Like, this whole episode, it was Mendeecees for me. It was Mendeecees for me that had me just sitting here like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking shitting me? Okay. But before we get to that, so Karlie Red had a birthday. Lamar Odom drove the boat. Everybody came out to celebrate Karlie Red's birthday. So we seen Spice. Everybody was looking nice. They ain't having a good old day. And Karlie Red introduced us to basically her daughter. Karlie Red's daughter looked just like Karlie Red. I mean, the bar Odom said it, and I'm just sitting here like, why it seem like y'all two flirting with each other? I don't know why it's giving me that vibe, but it's giving me a flirty vibe instead of like the way he was like, yeah, you look just like your mama. Something like that. It's like, man, fuck is you talking? Alright. That was that. Boom, bam, boom. So on the boat, while they was at the boat, Yandy asked Sierra, and who else was on that ride? I mean, who else was on that boat? And I want to say Bambi. Yandy and Bambi, would she be wrong basically to, because she don't feel comfortable in her own space, is she wrong for putting out infinity basically? To which Sierra answered, kinda. Because how it's put out there for me, I'm sitting there looking at it like, when you decide to become a parent to somebody, ain't no I felt uncomfortable in the space with her, like, because that's my friend. You feel me? Like, you are the parent figure to this person, which means I need you to act like a parent and don't feel like you guys. And I understand what y'all mean when y'all say walking on eggshells at my own house. I understand that completely. But also what I'm trying to say is that, how is it like y'all treating her like she a niece or like a distant cousin or somebody, like, you know, like it's not seeming as if like that's fit daughter, if that make any sense. Because from what I'm looking at it as, I'm just sitting here like, wait, well, pause. Safaree mom came into town. Safaree, first of all, Safaree took Erica out. Shit. After Safaree had that conversation with his mom, she's a totally different person. Erica noticed it, we all noticed it, and I'm just sitting here just like, wow, it took your mom for you to come out here and just decide she's gonna stop acting the fucking ass. Okay. Came out there, she gave her the rundown. When her and Erica has a great connection, you could already tell. And to when they started to talk, she let it be known, the mom let it be known that Safaree has always been like this. Not like this, but when it becomes into like serious, like stuff gets serious, he kind of shuts down. So what we get all the time and when we like from Safaree is character Safaree. Safaree that's in character mode don't usually know how to turn off character mode when he gets into real life. That's what I gathered. That's what the mom said to Erica, and Erica kind of clicked to him, was like, oh, okay, so he really doesn't know how to do real life. Boom, boom, boom. Bam. That was Erica and Safaree. Rasheeda and her sister come over. Rasheeda's sister got her two daughters, right? And I don't know why Rasheeda and Kirk are so hell bent on just downing that whole family. Like, if I was a sister, looking back on how you depict me, how you kind of put me out to the world, even if that is what it is I go through and what it is that my problems are, I don't feel like you should just dog me like that. Every time I've seen Rasheeda get in that confessional, she's dogging her sister. To where I'm just sitting here like, that's fucked up, right? So she brought her two daughters. Brought the two daughters, and to them, they would be Rasheeda's nieces, right? Yeah. Okay, and how it started was the homegirl, one of the nieces was mad at Rasheeda because Rasheeda probably cussed her out due to her. She feels like only time that she get a phone call is when y'all need something, y'all need some money, yada yada yada. She don't like that. Boom. I understand that. What throws me off is how it's introduced. Like how the conversation be introduced. It's like, oh, I wasn't even trying to bring all that up. But all through the confessional before that, you told us this whole fucking story about how you just keep lending money to your family. They ask you when they. So in my head, I'm like, you playing both sides of the fence, because in real time, you sitting here making it seem as if I wasn't really gonna bring this up. Yes, you was, because you showed it to us from when Kirk even came back from New York, and he was sitting there on their head about them always asking for money. Okay. So I didn't like that. I understand where Rasheeda's coming from, though. Like, I understand it. It's not to say that I'm not saying I understand that, but it's just like, it's the life that you putting your sister in that's killing me. It's like, you saying you want to build, fix, and repair the relationship that you and your sister had, and I understand you gotta give us like some part of reality, but it's kind of like making it seem as like every time we get a scene with y'all just sitting there dogging some part of y'all family. Like, it's crazy to me. It's fucking mind blowing, actually. But you know what? To each his own. I'll be here all season long. Mendeecees and Yandy. I think that was everything that I had for this season. I mean, this episode. Let me think. Yep. Safaree mama came over. They went on that boat. Karlie daughter had a conversation with Lamar Odom. Boom. What else? Okay. I have to take my hat off, get comfortable, and let y'all know exactly how I felt about Yandy and Mendeecees in Infinity. Now, Mendeecees, when he had this conversation with Yandy, for some reason, it just seems as if Mendeecees don't want Infinity in the house. So because Mendeecees don't want Infinity in the house, Yandy's kind of manipulated into having a reason to say that your, what is it? She kept saying her peace is compromised, or some, like all that the language that she's using for her. That's why when I seen her talk to her, I'm sitting here like, nah, that was not how you was supposed to do that. And even after, hold on, I'm getting a little hype because I'm just sitting here just thinking like, that was so fucked up. Let me preference this whole conversation with that was completely fucked up in the predicament and the situation that y'all put that girl in. She's 19, but she doesn't have. It's fucked up because it makes Yandy seem as if you brought this girl on for storyline from jump because you didn't have no storyline because Mendeecees was in jail, right? When everybody was on your head about that, you tried to shut that down, make it seem like she was really your daughter, right? So it would seem to me that you would be able to have better discernment to where you can feel comfortable anywhere with her. First of all, y'all had her go on a whole apology train to apologize about everything she did. So boom. When Yandy was sitting there having a conversation with Mendeecees let her know, I'm going to have your back in this conversation. Because you want to know what's so crazy? I feel like Mendeecees want Infinity up out of there harder than anybody else do. Right? So it seems as if like he's really pushing the button on, well, we could have a conversation. We got to figure it out. Let's do it. Okay. And in this conversation, when I heard him say this, I said, no, he's not. No, he's not. He's basically manipulating Yandy's feelings to basically feel a way about Infinity, because everything, like, she has preference. Like, think about when they went to go meet him up after that first meetup, right? You got to answer to the big dog because he rides for his family, yada yada yada, right? So that told me, like, so you don't got no say so, because you know if you keep Infinity, Mendeecees probably wouldn't feel comfortable at home. It's all fucked up because y'all put this person that's an innocent person that didn't deserve this in a position for us to sit here and have to kind of comment on. It's fucked up for her to have to go through that, but it's fucked up for us to be, as viewers, to see ghetto ass loving hip hop, and now we got to see a deep dive on family values. This borderline needs to be loving hip hop / family values, because every scene is about the family and they family member. I'm low-key getting frustrated because as I watch this scene, I'm just like, that's so fucked up to put Infinity in the position that y'all put Infinity in, and then for Mendeecees to ride to basically lead the train and then kind of abandon ship to where Yandy has to clean up the mess that clearly he's not comfortable with. Like, you kind of created this mess. You started this. You have the biggest problem with her being here, and now it's like a big old issue because, of course, Yandy's gonna ride for Mendeecees harder than fucking Mendeecees rides for fucking Yandy. That's why she tried to fucking clean up that bullshit about, yeah, a lot of people was sitting there saying he wouldn't ride for you the same way you would ride for him. So what the fuck is you sitting here? Oh my God, I'm just sitting here just so fucking thrown off because I'm just like, wow. I looked at this little girl crying. I'm just like, them are authentic fucking tears. Like, she's really fucking hurt. For you to lead this charge the way you did, it kind of gave off the type like, oh, we need to hurry up and come up with a plan so she can get up. I'm going to come up with the plan. Came up with the plan. Now, Yandy, you got to kind of make sure you bring it home with the plan. I'm going to have your back, but you got to bring it home. Okay. So they go in this girl's room. This girl sitting here apologizing, trying to plead her case because she's already feeling like thrown. Like, you feel me? She come from the foster system. So I'm just sitting here just like, I am so disappointed in the way that Yandy mismanaged Infinity's feelings in this moment because she's trying to satisfy her husband. And then trying to make it seem like to us like, oh, they had a great relationship. Nah, they didn't have no great relationship. I could tell. Because somebody that have a great relationship don't really have a problem with somebody coming back to their home. If they have a big old home where they could just, what? Then y'all sit here and try to come up with this plan for her and basically, like, put her out. And all I could sit there and think about is, if this was y'all kid, nobody would be feeling uncomfortable. I'm so pissed off that y'all sitting here with the guys to say, oh, I don't want to feel uncomfortable in my home. And only reason, Yandy, you fucking saying that is because Mendeecees put that bullshit in your head to make it seem like that's a good enough reason for you to make her go stay somewhere else. Because now we don't want to be all uncomfortable in our home. You chased after this girl. This girl's calling you mom. But then you telling her in the same breath, like, yeah, I don't want to feel uncomfortable. It's going to take time. That comes with time. She literally told y'all, I don't need your money. I kind of just need to be in the environment of my family to feel loved, to feel that type of family-oriented type of vibe. And for Mendeecees to just get up and walk out as the girl's crying because she's sitting here trying to plead her case again. Oh my fucking God. I'm so disappointed in Yandy in the way that you mismanaged her feelings in this moment. I'm disappointed in the way that you allowed Mendeecees to come back home, and now all of a sudden things gotta change. It wasn't like that when you first introduced us to Infinity. So why is it something different now? Now you feeling all uncomfortable. Huh? Huh? And all I could sit there and think about is if this was one of their real biological kids, they would never do no shit like that. It would never. Never, ever, ever. But you want to know why they would do that to somebody like your Infinity? It's not their biological kid. It's not Mendeecees, at least. That's why at the end, Yandy felt hurt because she knew she dropped the ball. You fucked that up, Yandy. You are fucked up for that whole situation. All I could sit here and say is like, I'm disappointed in the way that everybody in that whole situation. Why did you even put this on camera, bro? This is so fucking, oh my God. I'm just like, fuck. Season 10, episode fucking 6. Mendeecees and fucking Yandy dropped the fucking ball. That's what they should have named this fucking episode. Fuck is you.